Complete Edu. It's all about learning.
Hello students, my name is Manoj Bhargav. Welcome to our channel Complete Edu e-learning platform. I am here to teach you chemistry. Today our topic is combustion. In chemistry, combustion is a process of burning. We scarcely deny that combustion was the first phenomena that led mankind to chemical inquiries. So friends, today I am going to explain you the process of combustion with live experiment. So let's get started. I am going to show you some things we need to perform this experiment. First, we need a candle. Then, we need some amount of petrol to burn. Third one, we need a fireplace to burn the petrol. Then we need some cotton. We need also a tin can which has a hole in its bottom. And at last, we need a lighter to burn up the things. So friends, let's try to learn the concept of evolution of combustion. We take a candle and we burn it. You know that candle is made up of wax. Wax is a hydrocarbon and you see that candle is burning with a yellow flame. Next, we burn some amount of petrol. I take some petrol, very little amount of petrol. Be very careful, petrol is highly inflammable material. We take very small amount of petrol in this burning place. And then we burn petrol with the help of lighter. You can see petrol also burns with a yellow sooty flame. The candle is a hydrocarbon and petrol also is a hydrocarbon. You can see that the candle, that petrol and the candle both gives some amount of carbon. You can see on this spoon. This spoon is blackened because of the sooty flame of petrol and the wax of candle. This is black, it means they release carbon when they are burned. So friends, now we are burning some cotton. You know, cotton is a natural polymer made out of some type of hydrocarbon and we are using the same petrol to burn it which you use in your car engines. Let's see how it burns. We take some amount of petrol in cotton and burn it out. You can see cotton also burns with the same yellow sooty flame and it takes some times also. Do you think this is the same petrol which speed up your cars to 100 miles per hour in some seconds? Is it really possible? Now I wanted to show you that how the chemists have enabled to burn fuel petrol more efficiently in your car engines. Therefore, we see that how the petrol burns in your car engine. Let's assume that this tin can is cylinder of your car engine and its cover is the piston. When petrol burn inside this cylinder, this piston goes up and down due to the pressure and by the use of engineering, this up and down movement is converted into rolling movement so the car can move. Now, what do you see inside this can? Is it empty? But no. For chemist, this can is filled with air. When we add some very little amount of petrol to burn in this can, let's see what happen. We add a very little amount of petrol in this can to burn. This can is like cylinder of that car engine. Now we place piston over this can and close it very tightly. Now you can see the petrol in this can is completely mixed with air. We shake it very well so the petrol can mix with air very well. You can see the petrol now has converted into vapor. It is a vaporizable atom. Now let's try to burn it out. Let's see what happens to the petrol mixed with the air. So students, let's talk about the theoretical part of our topic combustion. We see that when we burn any type of fuel in the presence of oxygen, it gives us energy. Any type of fuel when burnt in the presence of oxygen, it gives us energy. This basic phenomena or process is known as combustion. But basically, combustion depends a lot on the amount of oxygen which we are burning for fuel. As a fuel, we take example of hydrocarbons, we can take example of wood or gas, any type CNG or LPG, but any type of fuel burns in the presence of oxygen. Oxygen is the most important part here, as we have seen in our practical. At first we burn a candle, then we burn some amount of petrol in our firing pot. We see that the candle and the petrol both were burning with a yellow sooty flame. Candle is a type of wax and the petrol is a type of hydrocarbon. This is the same petrol which speeds up your car engine. But we see that in normal amount of oxygen, the petrol burns in the same way as the candle burns. So what is the difference between the burning of petrol normally here in the cup and in the car engine? The difference is amount of oxygen present for burning there. In the second practical, we see that the petrol was mixed with air in a tin can. Petrol was thoroughly mixed with air. The amount of air present in the can was very high. So petrol burned with explosion. The petrol exploded only because of high amount of oxygen was mixed in it. So we can easily say that a fuel can burn much efficiently with the help of oxygen. If the amount of oxygen is very high, the fuel will burn with explosion or much efficiently. It will give us high amount of energy. But if the amount of oxygen is low, the fuel will burn slowly. As in our first practical, petrol burned very slowly with a yellow flame and very less amount of energy was obtained. Other things which combustion depends on is the type of fuel you are using. Fuel like petrol or diesel are in liquid state, but fuels like wood or coal are in solid state, and petrol like CNG and LPG, these fuels are in gaseous state, and in normal condition reactivity of gas is much larger or much higher than compared to liquids or solid. So for a good combustion reaction, you should have high amount of oxygen and fuel should be in gaseous state, because reactivity of gas is much more higher than compared to solids and liquids. So friends, I hope that you get a clear explanation on the process of combustion with our live experiment. Please like and share our video and subscribe our channel. If any doubts, please comment below.